Good evening, everyone. Len Mooney here with the Thursday night webinar, 5 sources of free and easy leads online. And Bill, let me know you can hear me and see me. I assume you can, watching the chat. I'm going to make a comment here that I will edit out, but it's right now it's just me and you. And I had 14 people signed up. And this is also this is well, we got 14 people signed up, but no one's here right now. So what can I say? I'm going to go ahead and start in just a moment, and sort of waiting to see or hear from you in the chat. Actually, let me bring you across for a second, and that's all right. We don't need to. You might want to bail out of this at some point. So can you hear me, Bill? All right. Well, I'm going to assume you can hear me, and I'm going to start. They said we had 14 people signed up, and several of them said that they were going to watch the replay. They weren't going to be here. So no, I guess I just really need to know you can hear me. Let me know you can hear me, Bill. Yes, you can hear me. Okay. All right. Here we go. Getting started. Hello, Bob. So here we go. I'm going to start the PowerPoint presentation. Actually, I can't start the PowerPoint presentation unless I do a screen share, can I? So I'm going to do a screen share. Share. There we go. I'm going to assume you can see the screen, and I'm going to go to PowerPoint. So here we are. The 5 best sources of free leads on the web. How to get leads for your business without ever having to bug family or friends again. A quick question. How would it feel if you could generate unlimited leads for free, or at least very inexpensively? And for the most part, we're going to talk free tonight. How would you like to have more people to talk to and close more sales? Would that be good for your business? And how would it feel if you never had to bug your family or friends again? And if you've been in this business very long, you probably don't have any family and friends left who want to talk to you. A lot of us have gone through that experience, and we'll talk about it a little while later. So, who is this webinar for? It's for you if you want to grow your business. It's for you if you need more leads and sales. It's especially for you if you don't want to pay for those leads and sales. And it's for you if you're tired of bugging family and friends. So let me tell you just a little bit about me. I've actually been involved in home-based businesses off and on since around the early 1980s. But in 2003, I bought a flight school. I owned something called California Flight Academy in El Cajon, near San Diego. And in September 2008, I had 120 students, 28 airplanes, 30 instructors, and we were on top of the world. And 15 months later, January 2010, I had less than 20 students, 5 airplanes, and 2 instructors. We laid off 45 employees in 2009, including my now ex-girlfriend. You don't get away with laying off your girlfriend and keeping her for the most part. Anyhow, I sold the remnants of that business in 2011, moved to the mountains to rebuild. It became a ski bum for 2 years, something I'd always wanted to do. And then I got hit with a lawsuit in 2013, and I lost the remaining income from the flight school sale. So by 2013, I was basically completely and totally devastated, and I had no income, and I had to rebuild myself. So over the last several years, I've been rebuilding and learning how to do this internet and network marketing stuff. And I've got a lot of experience. I'm getting pretty good at it. We're moving on. So let's talk about some of the biggest misconceptions. One of the biggest misconceptions is that traffic is hard to get. traffic isn't hard. Another big misconception is that bugging your family and friends is the best way to get started in your new business, and that is not a good idea, and we'll see that in a couple of minutes. We'll talk more about it. The third big misconception is that cold traffic will convert. And what do we mean by cold traffic? Well, let me come back to that just a second. So, as many people that have gotten into network or internet marketing have found out, one of the biggest challenges is your family and friends are generally simply not interested in getting involved in your business with you. You're all excited. You think you've got a great business. You think you're going to make a lot of money, and they look at you like you're out of your mind. And then you start doing the Starbucks routine, standing in line in Starbucks, hoping somebody there is looking for a home-based business opportunity, and you find out, well, that's really cold traffic, and cold traffic is in fact cold. And the only way to entice people, strangers, into your business, whether it's online or offline, is to warm them up, get them to be friends. You got to entice them. We got to give them something. We got to make them know, like, and trust us. And in the beginning, if we're new, we don't have anything to give away. So we need free giveaways, also known as a lead magnet, and we need a way to keep track of our customers. And we'll talk more about this later. But here's the problem. How does someone who's new to this business get started? Most newbies are instructed by their sponsors, by their uplines, to make a list of 200 names of family and friends. And I use the word harassing. Start harassing your family and friends. And most people that are new to the business find out that after a few weeks, they don't have any family or friends. I know one young lady whose twin sister refused to talk to her. I know another person whose mother wouldn't answer the phone anymore. They didn't want to hear about the business. And so people that are new to the business who turn to their family and friends generally end up quitting, or they turn to the internet. And they're told that, wow, there's lots of people on the internet, so let's just go out there and find leads on the internet. Now, where are those leads? They're in places like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google+, and LinkedIn. And we're going to look at every one of those sources of leads tonight. But here's the challenge. If you're new and no one has told you any better, generally people start spamming their links. They just go out to the internet, they get into groups, and they start putting their links up everywhere. And they don't understand why people don't respond. And again, they get frustrated and they quit. And look, if you've done any of this, it's not your fault. It's because no one taught you the right way. So tonight we're going to learn the right way to use social media and the internet to get traffic and to get leads. So I want to start basically at the beginning, the soul of network marketing. Network marketing is a people helping people business. As Zig Ziglar said, you can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people to get what they want. And Winston Churchill said, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. So, spamming links on walls, hoping something sticks, hoping to entice people to come join your business doesn't work. And so there are some sort of big no-nos when you first get involved in network marketing, and for that matter, internet marketing, or even if you're building a hot dog stand. Over-enthusiastically approaching your warm market prematurely before you're ready, and approaching them with the, hey, I got into this great business and we're all going to make a ton of money, jump on board, join me, doesn't work. Talking too much doesn't work. Using company-supplied collateral and let the company do the talking is the right thing to do. And having an overly sensitive ego is a real issue in the beginning. You've got to be prepared for many no's, because many people, 80 to 90% of the people you approach, are going to say no to you. They're not interested in joining your business. So the question then is, what do we do with those 80 or 90%? And I have an answer for that. You'll find out in a little bit what the answer is. And many people have an unrealistic expectation of quick financial gains without realizing that success takes time and work. Many people might have told you that it's easy to get to six figures on the internet. Well, the average time to six figures on the internet is between 5 and 7 years. It's not months, it's years. So tonight we're going to look at the ramifications of using the internet, and all the rules still apply. We don't spam our links, we don't throw spaghetti against the wall and hope it sticks. And much of what you see out there on the internet results in little or no traction, poor retention, no duplication. It simply doesn't work. So we're going to talk about what does work. And what does work is to meet and greet people. Our goal on the internet and in social media is to meet new people, cold market, and warm them up. You know, the reality is people do business with people. They don't join companies. They don't join biz ops. They join you, pure and simple. And while it takes a little time to build a warm market on the internet, in the long run, your business will thrive and you'll be better off for it. The internet expands your reach enormously. You can meet people all over the world that you couldn't connect with otherwise. I can talk to somebody in Australia tonight, and I certainly couldn't find them in Starbucks tomorrow morning. So we can conduct a meeting halfway around the world. Once we build a team, we can train our team, no matter where they are in the world. And most importantly, for those of us who are building a lifestyle for ourselves, you can conduct your business no matter where you are in the world, from a beach, from a ski resort, from a fabulous vacation resort, etc. And I know I'm moving a little quickly through the front end material here because we're going to get to the real meat of this stuff fairly soon. And I just want to lay some groundwork for those of you who are relatively new to this business. Social media is social. Don't abuse the internet. Don't abuse social media. Now look, you wouldn't walk into a crowded bar and start shouting about your opportunity with a megaphone, and you don't want to do that on social media either. So what do you do? If you were at a cocktail party at somebody's house, you wouldn't walk in and blast with an old megaphone, "Hey, I'm here, join my business." People would look at you like you were out of your mind. They'd run you out of the room probably. What would you do? You'd look around. You'd find somebody you're attracted to. You'd be selective. And you probably wouldn't walk up to that strange person whom you've never met and say, "Hi, my name's Len, join my business." No, you'd connect with them. You'd talk to them. You'd treat them like a human being. And then most people say, "Well, I don't know what to say." Well, there's a thing called FORM. FORM stands for family and friends, occupation, recreation, and money or message. FORM. Hey, how are you? How's your family? Let's start there. But most people have fear. They're afraid to approach somebody. They're afraid to walk over to that. Oh, when we were in high school, I was the guy. We were afraid to walk up to that pretty girl and ask her to dance. We were afraid we'd be rejected. Why is that? Because we have a hidden agenda. We want to get them. You've got to drop the agenda. You got to approach people just like you want to meet them, and you want to be their friend, and you want to get to know them. So the same way you do it in a cocktail party is the same way we're going to do it on Facebook. You'll find out in a minute. "Hey, how are you? My name's Len. You look nice tonight. You live around here? Hey, nice tie. Love the dress. You work nearby. How's your family? Where do you go on vacation?" Resist the temptation, and I have something to show you. Can we go somewhere quiet? I would resist the temptation to use that very early in the conversation unless you really get to know the person really well. Guys, that's probably not the best line to talk to a lady in a cocktail party and ask her to take a look at your business. So I've got some scripts that I've used. I'm in a travel company called World Ventures. I'm a senior marketing executive for a travel company out of Plano, Texas, and we're looking to expand in the area. You seem like a very personable, high energy person, the type I'm looking for. I wonder if I can get your contact information so I can share this with you later on. And I have a few other scripts that I've used here, but I want to skip past them in a couple minutes because I want to get into the meat of actually getting into the Facebook, Instagram, etc., and show you how we do this stuff. Well, let's start with Facebook. 1.4 billion monthly active users on Facebook. The Earth's population is 7.2 billion people today, so almost 20% of the planet is on Facebook. You think with 1.4 billion people, you might be able to find somebody to talk to? And why do you care? Bottom line is, your customers are on Facebook. 890 million people visit Facebook daily, and the average visit is 21 minutes long. So people are there. It's just a matter of finding them and talking to them. So we've just really done a quick review of the basics. We're going to talk a little bit about personal profile versus fan page, what to post and how often, how to find your friends, how to get your friends to your fan page, how to use the search functions, and working in groups, and I'll give you a few ideas of some scripts that you can use. So, first off, first question is, should I have a fan page or can I use my personal profile? The world is divided. A lot of people tell you that you can focus on your personal fan page, but Facebook tells you no. Facebook overtly says that business should not be conducted on your personal profile or your personal page. Now, if you're very clever and very careful that you don't do any business, you just meet people and become friends with them and take them offline for business discussions, you can get away with your personal page. But I'm going to tell you that that's not a good idea, and I'm going to tell you why. Many people do prefer to keep their family and friends out of their business life, and that's one good reason to have a profile page or a fan page or a business page, whatever you want to call it. The other question is, how big do you want to grow? Now, you might be sitting today not able to imagine having your business be more than 5,000 people. And by the way, the quote here is directly from Facebook's rules. Personal profiles are for non-commercial use and represent individual people. So if you did start using your personal profile for business, I would recommend gradually moving away from it and starting to move a fan page. And if you don't have a fan page, I can help with that. But look, your personal profile limits you to 5,000 friends. And while you may not be able to imagine having more than 5,000 friends right now, your fan page doesn't have any limit like that. You can have as many fans as you can gather. So again, you might not be able to imagine 5,000 people right now, but why start off with a fundamental limit? Heck, you never know how big your business can grow. So let's go to the fan page and start working there. Your fan page has other advantages. Many people don't realize this, but when you put a post on your personal page, Facebook decides, in their infinite wisdom, with their algorithm called EdgeRank, they decide how many people are actually going to get to see your post. And every now and then you see a post on a Facebook page that says, most of my friends don't ever read my post, so this should be very short. If you read my post, tell me. Well, most of their friends don't read their post because they didn't see the post. And you don't have a way to combat that with Facebook. They don't give you a way to tell them to share your post with more of your friends. You don't have that limitation on your fan page. On your fan page, although it does cost a little money, you can boost a post and have it shown to more of your fans. You can also run likes campaigns on your fan page, and using likes campaigns, you can build an audience more quickly than you can on your personal page. So I'm going to vote that you build your fan page. Now, if you don't have a fan page, let's not let that become an excuse for not taking action. Don't stress. Get started today and build it along the way. And as somebody smarter than me once said, jump off the cliff and assemble your airplane on the way down. So let's get started. Your fan page. And by the way, we're going to go live to Facebook in just a moment. But on your fan page, use your personal name. If you're in the XYZ company, your fan page doesn't say XYZ company unless you own the company. Your fan page is about you. We want to build you Inc. And we want your fan page to have a nice image of you, not your cat, your dog, your spouse, your kid, your bicycle, you. And a nice banner with your picture in it, or a tagline and a connection to your website. And your About You section wants to be filled out with 1 or 2 compelling sentences because they are going to appear in ads. We want to connect your fan page to your website, assuming you have a personal website. And if you don't, and you are in a network marketing company, then you will have a replicated network marketing company site, and you can connect your fan page to that site. And you want your contact information. You want people to be able to find you. You are in business. That's why you have a business page or a fan page. So you want your email, you want your website, and you want your phone or Skype. And it's optional, but I highly recommend it. You want people to call you. You want them to get in touch with you. You want to connect with them. That's why you're in business. But if we're going to be collecting names of people on the internet, what are we going to do with all that information? Where are we going to put it? Let's just pretend for a moment that we're starting today, but we can imagine that we're going to have tens, hundreds, maybe even thousands of people, and we want to communicate with them. How do we do it? Well, we need some other tools, and we're going to get to those again in a few minutes, but we need to build a list of those people. If you're in business, you need to be building a list. So we got to have something called an autoresponder that enables us to send emails to our list. And we have to have things called capture forms and follow-up messages and broadcast messages. And if you're new to this business, those terms may not mean anything to you. That's okay. Just know that these are things that you're going to have. And as we get through this presentation tonight, I'm going to show you where to get this stuff and how to get it all working for you. So list building is essential to your survival. All businesses have lists. Think about it. You go to the grocery store and they issue a preferred customer card. What are they doing? They're gathering information so they can market to you. Even restaurants these days have you sign into a terminal and enter your email address so they can email you special offers. So if you're in business, you're building a list. And the list is more than staying in touch. Most big earners on the internet know that those 8 or 9 people out of 10 who say no to your primary business, there's money in those people. And all the top earners have multiple streams of income. And we're going to talk about this again a little while later, but they have affiliate products and they have products they can sell and they have monthly residual income plus the income from their primary business. And if you don't know how to do this, I'm going to show you in a few minutes. So stay with me to the end. So let's talk a little bit more about Facebook, and then we're going to go live and demonstrate some of the stuff, and then we'll go to Instagram, and we're going to go to Twitter, and we're going to go to LinkedIn. We're going to go out to all these sites and look at them. If you're posting on Facebook, the recommendation is that you post 3 to 5 times every day minimum. And that is also the recommendation for Instagram. What do I post? Mix it up. Valuable content, videos, pictures, quotes. People love quotes. Questions. I posted one time a question, are peanuts good for you? Got tremendous engagement, tremendous response. So again, you want to mix it up. And in one hour webinar, I can't go extremely in depth with all of these concepts. I can only give you an overview. But the important thing is you're not being salesy. 80% of what you post on your fan page is valuable content, quotes, pictures, etc. Things that engage people, not sales pitches. And the important thing then is to follow up with people. If someone comments or likes a post of yours, send them a message, follow up with them. If you can find their page, go to it, comment on their stuff, and leave meaningful comments. Hi, great post, are not meaningful comments, excuse me. Ask them to like your fan page, assuming you're working from your fan page. Get to know them. And as you build relationships, you will gradually find people who say, hey, what do you do? Now, here's a couple scripts. I happen to be a scuba diver, so I like to poke around scuba diving groups, for example. And one of the scripts that I have used is, hey, John, I was poking around in my friends of friends, and I see you like scuba diving. We seem to have several friends in common. I love to dive. Where's your favorite dive spot? So again, opening conversations with people and acting like you really care about them. And as you grow in this business, you will learn that really caring about people is your ticket to financial freedom. Helping people is the way you are going to grow your business, not slamming them with unsolicited links and sales pitches. Hey, I love your cover picture, dynamic and full of inspiration. We got a bunch of mutual friends, including whoever the mutual friend is. I thought it'd be fun to connect and say hi. What do you do? Again, just connecting with people, not salesy. I'm going to skip that for now. And when possible, follow people. Sometimes I follow people for a while and see if they follow me back. And sometimes I'll get a follow or even a friend request right away. And sometimes I'll poke them again after a couple of days, and if they reply, if they don't reply, I'll quit and move on. Old saying, some will, some won't, so what? Next. And I do have a follow-up sheet, and anyone who wants is welcome to have a copy of it, but I write down people that I connect with and where I connected with them and whether I followed them up and whether I sent them a friend request. And you got to be careful. You don't want to send out too many friend requests that go unanswered, because Facebook notices that. Did I get their email address, and et cetera. So, and ultimately, did I send them a link to my business? So I have a follow-up sheet. It's an Excel spreadsheet that I've created for myself and I use. So let's go live. We're going to go to Facebook. We'll look at friends, to our fan page. We'll look at our other inbox. We'll look at search functions, groups, birthdays, and other fan pages. So I'm going to stop the PowerPoint, and I'm going to go hit up Facebook. So here we are out on Facebook, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take you directly to my fan page. And you're going to see on the fan page here several of the things I talked about. The fan page is my name. It's not my network marketing company. It's my name. And what this fan page is all about is telling people who I am, what I stand for, what's important to me. There's a picture of me. It's recognizable. If you saw me in the grocery store, there's a good chance you might be able to recognize me from the picture. What am I about? I'm about helping you to succeed. That's a little vague. I've thought of trying to make it more specific, but let me tell you in a minute why not. And there's my website, lynnmooney.com. There's also an introduction video here. Now, I'm not going to play this video, but if I click on go to the link, and I'm going to stop it right away, it brings up a video of me, and it's taken on my back deck, and it tells people who I am. And it's a short little video. It's only a couple of minutes long. There's a picture of me with an airplane. I'm about lifestyle. I'm trying to build the idea that you can have the life you want. Work with me. I'll help you. That's what it's all about. Now, if you're new to having a fan page, looky here. We can invite friends to like this page. And if I click on that, and if you go over to my friends list, you'll see that I have about 600 or 700 friends now, and I can run down this list and find all the friends that I haven't invited yet. Like, well, I haven't invited this lady. Let me click on an invite. And I thought Anna and I actually became friends today, but if not, we'll click on it. Okay. So here's the point. You can invite friends to like your fan page, and you can be selective. If you don't want your uncle and aunt or brother or sister out there, don't invite them. Because here's the key. When I put a post up on this page, and I'm going to show you this in a moment, when I put a post up on my fan page, I can boost the post. And when I boost the post, look at how many people I reached. 1,185 people reached by this post, as opposed to a post that I didn't boost, 21 people reached. And if you go to my personal profile, you're going to see the same thing. Over here, I'm going to come down to a post that I put up earlier today, only 28 views. And that's on the personal profile. And there is no way on this personal profile to, quote, boost or extend the reach of these posts. Facebook doesn't give us a way to do that, but they do give us a way to do it over here. So again, by simply boosting the post, we can get our post in front of more people. And you say, well, that costs money. And the answer is yes, it does. And I told you the leads were free or at least cheap. These kinds of leads are a little bit more expensive. And when I typically boost a post, you can boost for as little as $5 a day. Now I'm going to give you a hint. I'm not going to boost this post now because this is advertising the webinar we're on right now, but I'm going to give you one hint that I want you to be careful about. If you do decide to boost posts, come on down here and location. Okay, this one's already set. Make sure, and you can edit your locations. I would recommend that you put in your locations. Don't let Facebook decide for you where they want to boost your post to, because they're going to spend your money. So I typically pick the main English speaking countries: United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, United Kingdom. Could I pick others? Could I pick Singapore, the Philippines, Mexico? Sure. Do the people in Singapore speak English? Yeah, for the most part. Do the people in India speak English? Yeah, for the most part. But I usually just stick with the 5 major countries, and I'll tell you, I got stung the hard way on this one. I have a lot of fans in Egypt, so and I don't ever remember targeting Egypt. So be careful when you're boosting posts. Now, we talk about boosting posts and getting our content in front of more people. The other thing you can do, and again, this one isn't free, it does cost some money, but you can promote your page. And it costs a little money to do that. Again, you can do it for as little as $5 a day, but you can promote your page. And if you do promote your page, you're going to build your likes up faster. So you can build your likes up manually by going to your friends and etc. and their friends, and I'll show you that in a minute. And you can also promote your page, which will help build up the likes a little bit more quickly. Let me go over to my personal page now. From my personal page, a lot of people don't realize this, but you know, we can put someone's name in the search bar up here and go find them. For example, my friend Bob, who I believe is, last time I looked, this was actually on this webinar. So I can go find my friend Bob. So you can go find your friends. But there's something else much more powerful you can do in this search bar. You can search. So for example, let me just pretend for a minute that you had a reason to want to target real estate agents in San Diego. So notice I typed in real estate agents in San Diego, and it actually pops up with a, you see the black letters here, the darker letters, it's popping up with a recommendation. And lo and behold, here's a list of realtors in San Diego. So if I had a reason that I wanted to target realtors in San Diego, voila, look at what I've got. I've got, I don't know how many people on that list, but I can just start going down through the list. Well, what if you're in a company that targets health and wellness, HELTH, Health and Wellness. Here's a health and wellness network with 3,168 members in it. You think I might be able to find somebody there that I want to talk to? And in fact, I was setting up for today's webinar, and I actually went here and I found this lady, Orly Amore, and I've never met her, but I really liked what she was saying here. There's no past or future. For those of you who know me, you know that I'm big on law of attraction, and I've done law of attraction webinars recently. She's into law of attraction. So guess what? I actually clicked on her today, and notice I'm following her. Now, I haven't sent her a friend request yet. I just sent her a follow, and see if she follows me back. So again, connecting with people on Facebook is as simple as doing things like that. Now, she could turn out to be a dead end, or she could turn out to be a really powerful ally. I don't know yet. I have no way to know. In fact, let me look. I wonder if she followed me back. Nope, neither one of those were from her. Okay, but if she doesn't follow me back in a couple of days, I may pulse her again. I don't know. We'll see. The other thing to do is to look at fan pages. So, for example, I'm going to take you to Todd Falcone. Now, how can you tell we're going to a fan page? Well, it says public figure right there. You know immediately that's a fan page. Now, what do we know about Todd Falcone? He's huge into network marketing. Do you think that if I went to Todd Falcone's fan page, I could find some people who are into network marketing? Now, these are people. Let's look at this Roger Mailing, for example. Let's just pick one. I don't know Roger. No idea. But if I click on him, I can go out here and I look at his page. Well, we know something about him. He's into cars. How you see your future is very important. Okay. He's posted recently within 17 hours. He works from home. Now, do you think that he might be something that someone I might be interested in? Let me click follow. Just leave it at that. I'm not going to send a friend request yet. Now, probably I can't send him a message. It will go to his other folder because I'm not connected to him yet. But I can follow him. Maybe he'll follow me back. Maybe he won't. But if you go start poking around in the groups like this, Todd Falcone, I mean, my God, no one in Todd Falcone's group is going to be someone who's going to tell you, well, that's a scam. You're going to go to jail for that. Believe me, these are people that believe, know, and love network marketing. Those are good people to connect to. One other thing I want to show you and point out to you in case you haven't noticed it or mentioned it. And again, I'm at my home page. Look at here, people's birthdays. Guess what? Every day you get a list on your page of people who are having a birthday. Now, I've got 880 friends, if you see that. Well, that list means that I can connect, legitimately connect, in a nice, simple, easy way with all 880 of my friends at least once a year. All I got to do is send them a message that says, happy birthday, how are you doing? In fact, I already sent David a message earlier today, and I didn't write on his timeline. I don't write on his timeline. I message him. So notice earlier today, I sent him a birthday message. He answered me back, told me what he's going to be doing. He's going to a lake, Lake Aaron, and I'm going to follow that up. I don't know where Lake Aaron is. It's in Minnesota or someplace back there. I'm going to follow that up in a day or two and ask him, hey, how did Lake Aaron go for you? What do you like to do? I'm just going to open a conversation. I have no idea, but I do know we have some mutual friends. I don't know if he's a potential for joining my MLM or whatever. But those are some ways that you can quickly connect with people on Facebook. So I'm going to close Facebook and take you back just very briefly to the PowerPoint. Now, I'm going to assume that I'm still sharing my screen also. It says that I'm still sharing my screen. So I'm going to come back and check the chat in just a moment. Will somebody type in the chat and let me know you're seeing and hearing everything fine? I know we're going to run out of time here, so I'm going to move right along. Let's look at Instagram. Let me show you how to get started on Instagram. First off, the easiest way to get started is open your Instagram account. You have to open your Instagram account from your cell phone. Okay, let me back up. I missed the slide. Instagram. Why do you want to be on it? 300 million monthly active users. That's why. And a lot of people that are on Instagram aren't necessarily on Facebook. They're on Instagram. 75 million daily users. 27, almost 28% of the US population is on Instagram, and it's estimated to reach 106 million by 2018. And it is growing, and it is not just for young people. But many young people are more likely to take a look at an MLM opportunity and not have the prejudices of our fathers that, oh, my Uncle Harry tried that 20 years ago. It didn't work. It's a scam. It's illegal. I've heard that's a pyramid scheme. Nah, they don't have those prejudices. Easiest way to get started on Instagram. Open an Instagram account. I'm not going to teach you how to do that tonight, but in a minute I'll show you where you can learn. Connect your Facebook account, add your Facebook friends, post great content. Now, it says here I'm going to go live, but I'm actually lying to you. I'm not going to go live, and the reason is I shot a quick video a few minutes ago, and I'm going to play this video for you. So let me just go and see how well that worked. Oh, come on. Maybe I have to quit. Do I have to quit the show? There. Okay. Open. So, hello, my friends. I'm going to show you how to create a post and put it up on Instagram in just a few minutes. And this is so easy. You will be absolutely blown away at how trivially simple this is. So here we go. Our first stop is going to be at a place called Canva.com. Canva.com is a photographic editing software that lets us use our own pictures, create pretty things to post, etc. You see, there's a lot of different things here. We can do social media, presentation posters, Facebook covers, Facebook posts, Instagram posts, and then there's more. There is all these different things. I'm not going to read them all to you, but there's a Facebook cover, a Twitter header, YouTube channel art, on and on and on. So anyway, we're going to come back and we're going to grab this Instagram post. And I actually cheated. A few minutes ago, I uploaded a new picture, and there it is. But you see, if I haven't already uploaded the picture, all I have to do is click here, upload your own image, and then go find the picture I want to upload, and this is it, and just tell it to go ahead and upload the image. But I've already got it here, so I'm going to drag it over, and I'm going to put up an Instagram post for tonight's Deep Abyss call. So Deep Abyss is a monthly mentoring program by Diane Hoffman, and this thing doesn't cover the full Instagram post, but I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger, and maybe a little bigger. And maybe I'll just leave those borders there the way they are for today, just something like that. In fact, I can drop a background in behind it. Maybe I don't know, blue background? I don't know if I like that. Gray? Maybe that'll be all right. I'll look for something here. Yeah, that'll work. A little red background there. Okay, fine. And then I'm going to put some text on it. Let's see. We'll put add text. Okay, and I'm going to make the add text window a little bit bigger now because I know that the text I add is going to be a little bit bigger. Come on in. The water is nice. Okay, come on in. Let me fix my. I'm a terrible typist. I actually do know how to spell. I don't know how to type. Believe it or not, I did take typing in high school. I can't remember that far back though. So, all right, come on in. The water's nice. Now I'm gonna center this. Oh, it's gonna click here, center it. Okay, so there's my text.
That's all. Do I want it up there or do I want it down here? Let me play for just a minute. How about down here? How about maybe right about in here? Come on in. Okay. Now I either have to capitalize that to be consistent or do something different. So come on in. Come on in. Okay. The water is nice. Water, that is actually the water. I need that there to be grammatically correct. Coming in, the water's nice. Okay, good. Done. I'm done. I'm going to download this as an image. And what it tells me here is that downloading is free, and as long as I use my own stuff and free elements, then I don't have to pay for this. So that was all free. It's open. Now, what I do, this may not be the best way. You may have a better way, but I just open it. I open it with Office and then save it. I'm going to save it as, and I'm going to put it in my file I have a file for Instagram images. So here we go, Instagram, come on, Instagram pictures. I'm going to stick it in there. It's coming in, the water's nice. Okay, there we go. So we got our image. I can close Canva, and now I'm going to go to this application called Only Put. I'm going to add a post, and again, let me show you. Only Put used to be called InstaPut. Only Put has plans, and there are several plans here. I'll show it to you. There's a $12 a month plan, and then there's more expensive plans. I'm on the $12 a month plan. That's all I need. Okay, and you can get a free trial. I think it's a 7-day free trial. So I'm going to click on Add a Post. I'm going to choose a photo from my PC, and I'm going to go find that picture, that photo that oops, that's not the one. I want the one, sorry, I ended up in the wrong folder there. I want my Instagram folder, Instagram pictures. There it is. Okay, open it. The water's nice. There we go. I'm going to wait for it. There it is. Aspect ratio, I'll just leave it alone. I don't want to play with the aspect ratio. Next. Okay, I'm not going to play with any of the filtering. It's got filters there. I don't want to play with the filters. I just want to quick and easy breezy. Get it up, get it done. Here we go. Next. We can write some text. Okay, there it is. We're going to write some text. I'm just going to say join this period. Now, okay, the Deep Abyss. Mentorship calls tonight at 6 p.m. Join us. Now, hashtags. Let's pick from, I don't know, let's pick from popular tags. Love, that's a good one. Amazing, follow for follow, like for like, insta-like, insta-follow, okay, best of the day, okay, those should be good, love tags, travel tags, kids. Looks like you got a little messed up there, okay. I think the Deep Abyss and I think Diane Hoffman are all are things that, etc. So, okay, there we go. We're all done. Publish. It's all done. Hello, my friends. I'm going to show you how to create.
Okay. I see yes, good. Okay. Bill and Bob, I assume you can still hear me. So back to PowerPoint here. I'm going to keep right on trucking on. Now, I left a couple, before I jump into LinkedIn, I left a couple of things out of Instagram. So the question on your mind might be, well, how do I get leads? Well, the answer to that is in your profile on Instagram, which you have to fill out. You can put a link in. So I actually linked up that post tonight. I linked it up to the Deep Abyss call so that anyone who clicks on it will be able to go to the Deep Abyss call and sign in. So there's a mechanism on Instagram for you to collect leads. That's simple. Okay, let me travel on fairly quickly here now. LinkedIn, big, lots of professionals. 1 out of 3 professionals on the planet has a LinkedIn profile. And it's another big mobile device. 40% of people access LinkedIn from their mobile devices. So the question then is, how do we use LinkedIn? And the answer is, let me go out there and show you real quick. LinkedIn. Here I am with my LinkedIn account, representative World Ventures, approve my profile. I can work on that. But here's the interesting part about LinkedIn. Interests groups. LinkedIn has groups for everything. So I'm a member of the San Diego Entrepreneurs Exchange and the Entrepreneur and Small Business Meetup. So I am members of these groups. And since our time is getting precious, we're not going to go deep into these groups tonight, but I can go into the groups and I can find people to talk to. So, wow, here's Christina. I might want to talk to her. I don't know. I might want to shoot her a message and say, hey, saw you on the group on Meetup. Like to connect with you, etc. So there's lots of trainings about how to use LinkedIn, and I'm going to skip over that. But that's how you do it. You go into the groups and begin to meet people once again. Now, without going back to the PowerPoint, I'm going to take you on out to Twitter. How about putting tweets on Twitter? So here, for example, what if I want to put a tweet up on Twitter? I actually started to write this earlier and I didn't finish it. So there's my Deep Abyss picture. Marketing, I need to go to, I'm going to go to my Instagram trading because I'm going to actually use the Instagram picture. So the Deep Abyss starting at 6 p.m. Come on, the water's nice. Thank me later. And a link to the Deep Abyss. Bingo. So I shot a tweet out on Twitter and with a link so people can come back. And in case you're wondering why I'm promoting the Deep Abyss, it's partially because I'm a member and also because I'm an affiliate. So it's one of the products that I have available to me to support. And I'm not quite sure why that's taken so long to do its thing, but I'm not going to worry about it. There it is. It went. It's out there. So cool. It's Twitter. And similarly, Google Plus. Here's my Google account, and there are groups in Google. I can go out there and I can jump into groups. Here's Google for small businesses, work from home, and I can join these groups and I can find people to talk to. So having done all that, let me come back to the PowerPoint. So we looked at LinkedIn briefly, we looked at Twitter, we looked at Google Plus, and by the way, Google Plus gets 1.2 billion people using Google search. So it's huge, it's just amazing. These are amazing numbers. But look, here's the deal. Let me go back for a minute. Here's the deal. In a 1-hour webinar, I can't go very deeply into any of these strategies, let alone all of them. I can only brush over the surface of them and give you a little bit of exposure. So what does someone who's relatively new to this internet marketing business do? And the first thing I want to do is I want to come back to something I talked about a little earlier, and that's multiple streams of income. So here's the big question. If 8 or 9 of the people you talk to don't wish to join you in your primary business, how do you make money off of them? Can you make money off them? And the answer is yes, you can. For many people that say no, no means not now. It doesn't mean no. It means they're too busy. They don't want to think about it. Their wife might object. They've got a job and they're feeling overwhelmed and frustrated. But 6 months from now, when they get their layoff notice, maybe there's going to be a different attitude. How do you stay in touch with them? So how can we help people that say no to us now? And how can we stay with them, help them to see the light? And how can we give them something of value so that we can begin to form a bond with them and gradually they get to know, like, and trust us? So the truth is, all top earners on the internet have multiple streams of income. They have affiliate products. They have continuity income. And what do I mean by continuity income? I mean income that pays you every month. In the MLM world, it's known as residual income. These people have their own products. Oops. If any of you are English majors out there, I hope you'll forgive me for that one. I'm sorry. I got to stop here. I can't let that go uncorrected. Oh my God, I hate it when I do that. Okay, EIR. ER. Own products. Or is it EIR? I told you I know how to spell. Now I'm getting myself in trouble. Okay, their own products. Let me say that. Anyhow, I just hate that. Gotta get it right. Okay, people have their own products. So would you like to know, how would you like to know how to have multiple streams of income? So fasten your seatbelt. We're going to lay the foundation. Most, if not all, of the big money owners do something we haven't even talked about yet. It's called a funded proposal. And again, they have multiple streams of income. And their network marketing company, their primary business, is only one of 4 income streams. So how would it feel if you could make money off of almost everyone, even the 80 or 90% who say no to your primary business? How would it feel if you had continuity income that you were getting paid monthly? How about if you had affiliate products to sell that paid you 100% commissions? What if you had 27 pre-made product campaigns complete with sale funnels that you could market today? What about if you had a customer resource manager that made it simple to keep track of your prospects? You had an autoresponder with pre-written follow-up message sequences. What's an autoresponder? That's where you put people's name and email address so that you can email them. And you say, well, what's the matter with using Outlook? Never mind. If you don't know, you can learn. We'll talk about it. What if you had a state-of-the-art webinar platform to sell from, like the one I'm using right now? And you had training available at every marketing method imaginable. Introducing My Lead System Pro. MLSP is unlike anything else available on the market today. It is not a primary business. It is not an MLM. It is a marketing, lead generation, and training platform. And it is a community of supportive people that are there to help you succeed. Comes complete with its own Facebook support groups and lots of other things. The next PowerPoint slide, a little big, but what if you could make $100 per month per person front-end commission from everyone you introduced to MLSP, assuming they join? And there's lots of good reasons for them to join. And here's some of those good reasons. 27 standalone products offering up to 100% commission, ranging from $5 to $477 that you can sell today, the day you join. 7 years of top-notch marketing training strategies in the vault, ready for you to consume, digest, and learn every marketing strategy that you ever wanted to learn about. Weekly, what's working now workshops and daily wake-up calls taught by the leaders of the industry. 13 pre-made, highly converting lead magnets that you can use to attract people to you, things that you can give away for free, training that you can give away, social media and email swipe copy. You can promote up to 3 business opportunities of your own within MLSP. You're not competing with MLSP. They provide the platform so you can have coaching programs, affiliate programs, etc., that are yours. Pre-written autoresponder sequences that include multiple income streams and your business opportunity. A contact resource manager, the best in the business in my humble and personal opinion, that lets you keep track of your contacts, your leads, your prospects, and make detailed notes about them so that when John calls you 6 months from now and says, "Hey, Len, I got my layoff notice last week. What was that you told me about?" You can go pop right back into your contact resource manager, look up John, and see exactly what you told him 6 months ago because you have the notes. And you can say, "Oh, John, that's too bad. Hey, by the way, how's that daughter of yours in college doing? You're going to need some extra funds, aren't you? We better get to work here." And what if you could make your own stunning capture pages and sales pages with ease? Well, you can do it. And you got to see this to believe it. This is your back office, of part of your back office of My Lead System Pro. These are all trainings, training on the contact resource manager, training on the funnelizer to create your own capture pages. Not that you have to, because there's already 27 pre-made for you. Training on Facebook and every marketing strategy we discussed tonight, in-depth, detailed, hours-long training on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, meetup groups, Instagram, Google. You want to learn about search engine optimization, copywriting, blogging, content marketing, automated webinars, making money hosting webinars, keyword research, SoundCloud marketing, paid advertising, prospecting, storytelling, on and on and on it goes. And I could take you into MLSP and show you what's back there, but it will blow you away. And it's all yours. You can get into MLSP starting today, tonight, for a mere investment of $10. Now, that's not the whole story, because I don't want to mislead you. $10 gets you a 10-day trial, and here's a link for it. My website, http://lenmoody.com/MLSP trial, and it's not case sensitive. That takes you directly to the trial page. Drop in your $10, get a trial, and try it out for yourself. And there's an absolute money back guarantee from MLSP. If at the end of 10 days you don't see value for yourself, you don't want to stay there, ask for your $10 back. They'll give it back to you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to personally help you set up your system and get you started correctly. I'm going to send you free training videos that I've already done that will help you get started. And I'm going to work with you until you're comfortable and understand how to use MLSP for your advantage. You're going to be my customer, and I'm going to take you under my wings, and I am going to train you. Now, don't just take my word for it. Here's Mark Harbert, one of the leaders of the industry, and I could put hundreds of testimonials up here, but I only have 2 for you. Mark Harbert, MLSP changed my business. Before getting started, I knew nothing about marketing and lead generation. Does that sound familiar? Are you new to this business? Do you know nothing? And if you do, this is a place for you to begin. And there is a learning curve. I'm going to tell you, there is a learning curve. It's going to take a little time, but like Mark, he's generated over 5,000 plus leads in less than 6 months, and he'll be forever grateful to MLSP. These are from the Pescasolitos, Bill and Michelle Pescasolito. Michelle is known as the Facebook queen. She teaches all the Facebook courses. Bill is the closing guy. He's the guy you want to go to if you want to learn how to talk to prospects and close them on the phone. Before joining MLSP, we were frustrated, overwhelmed, and had no sense of direction in our business. Since joining MLSP, we've not only been able to learn from some of the top leaders in the industry, but we have also been able to take that information and successfully build our own network marketing team. I'm not going to read all that to you. Bill and Michelle are 7-figure earners, and I can tell you that it wasn't very many years ago that Michelle was a single, stay-at-home, broke, frustrated, in tears mom. And MLSP showed her the way, and she's now a 7-figure earner. And I can go on and on and on, but I'm not going to. I'm going to make this as short and simple as I can. $10 gets you a 10-day free trial. I'm going to personally assist you to set up your system and get you started. I'm going to send you free training videos. And so the final step, the next step, is up to you. lenmooney.com NLSP trial. And when I close this webinar tonight, I will send you directly to that link. That's all. I'm going to close. I'm going to end the PowerPoint, hopefully without shutting down the webinar. I'm going to stop the screen share, and I'm going to come back live. And I see you're still with me, Bill. I don't know what happened to those other 14 people that said they were going to sign up for tonight, but hopefully they're going to watch the replay, because I'm going to send them all a replay link. So that's all I have for you tonight. I trust that you got value. Hope you did. And for those people that are watching the replay, connect with me and I will help you along. So here is, for everyone who's on, here is the redirect link, and you have a wonderful night.